Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. You already read the title, you know why we're here. I've got an absolute titan on the bench today. The Mesa Dual Rectifier Solo Head. Let's go! This is it, the sound of the 90s, the Mesa Dual Rectifier. This amp is so iconic. It shaped so much in the face of rock and roll and nu metal. If you were around in the early 90s, this amplifier was making the sounds that you were listening to. And it's here today for a broken fuse holder. Hey, sometimes even the big guys have simple problems, right? This amp belongs to a great artist and friend of mine, Clayton Sturgeon. I'll leave a link down to his material in the description. You should check him out. Apparently, this amp's been sitting around for a couple of years in his possession, and he's always had problems with the fuse holder. Well, it finally broke and let go. So it's here for repair, so what better to do than fix it and then take it for a test drive? I know you guys wanna, right? I wanna. So let's get into this. A number 3 Phillips screwdriver. That's what these are. Right, want to lift this guy out by the transformers. Don't go grabbing on the tubes or anything. Just lift it by the transformer. Hey, what are you doing? You're not supposed to be in here. I told you this was dangerous. I said I wasn't going to show you. You got no business working in your tube amplifier. You really want to know that bad? I told you you can really get hurt, right? All right, come on. Come on, let's go. All right, first thing you got to do is discharge all the capacitors. Get yourself a little test lead, something like this, just a little wire. I like to put alligator clips on the end so it makes it easy. And get a non-conductive stick or dowel or something. Use wood, use plastic, don't use any kind of metal. Just clip that one clip right on the end of it. And clip the other clip right here to ground on the side of the chassis. Now these big capacitors over here, no big deal. They're not really going to hurt you. Look, I'll flip the switches on and off a couple times. That's it. Those are discharged. No big deal. These guys in here on the board, they will bite you. So what you want to do, take the end of that little alligator lead right there, and with one hand, okay? If you can't remember, take this other hand, stick it in your pocket, and don't move it. Leave it there. Use your brain. Leave that hand in your pocket. Got it? And just use this one hand inside a tube amplifier at a time. Only one hand. Go to each leg of the capacitor and you count. 1, 2, 3. Don't shock me. Do the next one. 1, 2, 3. Don't shock me. Do the next one. 1, 2, 3. Don't shock me. Go all the way down the line and do every one of them like that. Make sure you do both sides.
You're still here. Oh, good. Those capacitors can cause a self-deletion real quick. So now that you know what you're doing in there, let's get at this fuse repair. It seems pretty straightforward. Let's just get this old busted fuse holder out of here. Oh, look at that. I think I see why it was blowing fuses in the first place. There's a cold solder joint on this ground link. Yeah, that guy right there.
Oh.
We're going to have to take care of that. Let's just put that off to the side for a minute. Get that guy soldered back in where it's supposed to be. and then just attach the leads to our fuse holder. Really awesome, simple repair. This was the cold solder joint from the factory. We'll take care of that now. Once these other two leads are on here, it's time to get it back in the studio and fire it up. All right, it's time to test out the massive Mesa. I got it working, and I got it dialed in to the one sound that Mesas make. Mesas make one sound, all right? That's why you buy these, to get that one sound. It's not gonna sound like a Marshall. It's not gonna sound like a Fender, although this is the F revision, so it does have a better clean channel than some of the previous versions, and the G revision of the dual rectifier is what you're usually used to seeing. For those of you that absolutely need it, I know we're gonna have to start out on the clean channel, even though nobody buys a Mesa for the clean channel. I don't care what you say, the clean channel is there just to have something different than the heavy channel. And the F revision, which this is, had the first real clean channel of the Mesa dual rectifier. So let's listen to it. I know, you're gonna say that's not really clean. I know it's not. I have that channel set so it sounds great in the crunch setting. I'm not here for a clean channel. I'm not going to a Mesa for a clean channel, ever. Even though this one supposedly has some kind of better clean channel. There's also the spongy and the tight setting. We're not touching the spongy. Again, that's not what we're here for a Mesa for. This isn't a Mesa review anyway. There's plenty of those videos out there. So if that's what you're looking for, go watch one of them. We just fixed this one and we're taking it for a test drive. The way that I wanna. Foot down Mesa style. Let's go. We're gonna get that crunch channel going. There is just no replacement for displacement. There really isn't. There's nothing like 100 watts moving these two 12-inch speakers around, so these two V30s are really taking a beating right now. Yeah, can you use a pedal and come close to a Mesa sound? Sure. Can you get a plug-in that sounds just like it? Absolutely. Glenn Fricker will tell you that all day. But what you don't get is being in the room with a Mesa. It's inspiring all on its own, just to feel it and feel the way it moves the air around. I understand why the music of the era of this amplifier got written. It just feels like it wants you to drive it really hard. Even in this crunch setting, which is supposed to be the dirty clean. That's not clean at all. That's way overdriven, especially for most amps that are out there. But it's just getting started for Mesa dual rec territory. So it's time to put the pedal down all the way. Even though this is a ton of fun, and I could spend probably a whole gig just on this crunch channel, let's get to why we're here. That awesome Mesa Dirty channel. Let's go. That's at like 1. It's still dirty as hell. This amp is just doom all the time. This thing is a ton of fun, and I gotta stop playing around with it and get it out of the shop and back to my buddy. So if you guys like this content, if you appreciate hanging out with me and fixing stuff and trying some gear out, hit like, hit subscribe, and please ring that notification bell so you get notified every time that I post new content. Thanks so much for hanging out. See you guys next time.